All right, guys. Tonight we are going to talk about just, practicing some conversions. One thing that I noticed on your quick check that we did today was that y'all are not remembering how many ounces are in a ton. And how many ounces are in a ton is 2,000 pounds. I'm sorry, not how many ounces, how many pounds are in a ton. There are 2,000 pounds in 1 ton. So you can write at the top of your paper, conversions practice. Okay. So we're going to do an example involving tons. So we're going to do it kind of the way we've done things in the past where I do one and then you do one very similar. So we're going to do 2 of those. So go ahead and divide your paper into fourths for me. Okay? So let's say that I wanted to do, I wanted to know how many tons are in 12,000 pounds equals some number of tons. Well, my strategy is to make a double T chart, right? Double T chart. All right. So how do I know what goes on the right and which goes on the left? I know that the one that I am looking for, my answer label is going to be in tons, so that's what's going to go on the right side. And then I know what I'm given, which is pounds. I'm given some number of pounds. What I'm given goes on the left side, so pounds goes over here, LB. That's not 1B, by the way, it's LB. And then rule, of course, goes in the middle. Okay? So, now I need to figure out where does my 1 go? Well, which one's bigger, a pound or a ton? A ton, so the 1 goes under the ton. And how many pounds are in a ton? I just told you. 2,000, right? Well, if I'm going from a big number to a small number, am I going to be multiplying or am I going to be dividing? I'm going to be dividing by what? By 2,000, right? 2,000 divided by 2,000 equals 1. So now my next step is to plug in my given number, which is 12,000. So I have 12,000 divided by 2,000. And I need to see what that equals. Well, I can find a hidden fact, right? So I'm going to put it down here. 12,000 divided by 2,000. And I'm going to box my hidden fact. What's 12 divided by 2? 6. Okay, I'm going to teach you a nifty fact about zero, like hidden facts with division. So if I am dividing with numbers that end in 0, here's a trick you can do. You can cross off 1 0 on each side until you run out of zeros on one side to cross out. So I'm going to cross out 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, right? So I actually ran out and there were an equal number on both sides. Well, if there's an equal number on both sides, they cancel out. So it becomes just 6. There's no zeros on the end. Okay? We can talk more about that later. You can come ask me if you're confused about that. So the answer would be 6 tons is equal to 12,000 pounds. Okay? So the one that you're going to figure out is going to be 28,000 pounds equals some number of tons. What is it? So that's one you're doing by yourself. I will be checking this tomorrow, by the way. Well, let's come down here for a second. That's 28,000 pounds. I'll let you copy that real quick. So I think we need to practice some capacity stuff real quick because I want you to be really comfortable making that Mr. G's pizza. So if you're not, you need to go back and make that somewhere a couple of times just to practice, okay? But you should be able to make that real quick and be able to look at it and see, oh yeah, there's 2 cups in a pint. Oh yeah, there's 2 pints in a quart. Oh yeah, there's 4 quarts in a gallon, right? Oh yeah, there's 8 ounces in a cup, I forgot. So I want to know if I have 22 cups, and that's how you abbreviate cups. not centimeters, cups, equals some number of ounces. Okay? So, strategy, make a double T chart. All right? Rules in the middle. Oops, can't write with this, too fat. Okay. What am I looking for? My answer label is going to be ounces. I'm looking for ounces, so I'm going to put ounces on this side. What I'm given that there are 22 cups, so I'm going to put cups on this side. Well, which one's bigger, a cup or an ounce? Which one's bigger? A cup is bigger, so that's where my 1 is going to go. 1 goes there. And how many ounces are in a cup? 8 ounces are in a cup. Okay, so and then how do I get from 1 to 8? I multiply times 8. Okay, now I can plug in my 22. 22 times 8. Well, let's do that over here, or down here. 22 times 8. What's 2 times 8? 16. What's 2 times 8? 16 plus 1, 17. 176. So 22 cups is equal to 176 ounces. Don't have any naked numbers up in here. That's inappropriate. Okay, so I want you to take 58 cups and tell me how many ounces that equals. That's your part to do by yourself, okay? Making it short and sweet tonight, guys. I gave you, you know, some longer videos last night, so we're going to keep it short tonight. Do those 2 practice problems for me and then come ready to work tomorrow. All right, have a great night.